What is up, my Carries HD family? We are playing Call of Duty World War II on the beta. Right now it's just clips. Right now Complex or Austin is out at a football game. And I've gotten quite a bit. Alright, listen dude. Listen, you gotta get, alright, there we go, got the mute. So right now, I've been able to play the game for a little bit. I'm starting to get used to the game a little bit, and I have to say I really do like the game. That's the one thing I'd like to say right off the start before I start getting into any sort of critiques or anything like that. I really do want to say that I absolutely love the game. I think they did a great job. I think obviously there are some things that I don't like, and there's some things that I really do hope they fix before the game goes, full out. They already have fixed some of the things, actually, which is pretty crazy. So one of the things that was an issue at the very beginning was that there was a super short timer after each match before the next match. It was like maybe 20 seconds, and that was really bad. It was awful that there was only like 15-20 seconds between matches because you couldn't really change classes. That got to be a really big issue for me. And another big issue that they fixed was there was a issue for me. I hated how after every match it showed the scoreboard for a very long time, and you couldn't get out of watching the scoreboard. It was just there for like ever. And so you were just sitting there waiting while this screen went away, and that was pretty awful. But they fixed both of those things just today, and in one day they fixed that, which was pretty nutty. Wow, I just failed with that. So I guess since I just used that guide bomb, I can talk a little bit about the streaks. I'm not sure if they're going to be adding more streaks. I have a feeling that they will, because right now there's only, I think, 6 streaks that you can choose from, which is kind of boring and bland, I'd say, compared to most CODs. Maybe they won't add any, which is fine by me. I'm not really a big streaks kind of guy. Watch me nade the heck out of this kid. What? Guess this is why Austin says nades do nothing. And so, what was I saying? So the score streaks that they do have are pretty standard, right? So you got the recon plane, you got the guide bomb, which is basically like the Predator missile, the Hellstorm, whatever you want to call it. It's most like the Predator missile from like Modern Warfare 3, I think. Drop shotting is a huge thing in this game. Almost everyone drop shots, which I found to be very surprising considering, public matches and all. But it's super popular to drop shot. Oh, I'm such a choke. So it's super popular to drop shot in this game, and it happens all the time. But it's super fast-paced. So one of the things is, because they don't have boosters, the maps are usually a bit smaller, but the map is usually really fast-paced. Like, everyone's getting across the map in a matter of, 10 seconds or so, maybe even less. And you get into tons and tons of action. As much action as you want, you can get into. It just depends on how you play the game. Like, right now, as you can see, I'm sitting chilling in their spawn, just trying to massacre as many people as possible. Though, there's other people. You can still sit back and snipe, though. While it's super fast-paced, you can sit back and snipe. That's still a good way to play the game. There's lots of different ways to play the game, but what I've been really enjoying lately is, I'll talk a little bit about the class system. So, they have these, within your creative class, you have basically like your specialty. They call it I think a division. And my favorite division has been the airborne division. You move way faster, you can sprint for way longer. It just feels so smooth to play the game when you're playing as the airborne division. You just can absolutely go across the map in super fast time. And the gun is really good. So the Type 100 is definitely my favorite gun, even above the STG, which some people would say is better. I do like the STG, but I do think the Type 100 is just a little bit better, especially considering there's so many ways to play the map in a direction where you don't constantly get outranged by the STG. It's the only problem with this gun, with the Type 100, is that you get outranged pretty hard if you're in any sort of distance, especially with the STG. Holy, I almost died there. That was bad. But the game is just super smooth, super fast, super fun. They've already fixed a ton of the issues that I've had with the game at the very beginning, and I'm sure they'll continue to fix more, but the game overall actually feels kind of balanced. Nades and stuns seem pretty weak. Nades are a bit better than stuns, but stuns definitely need a little bit of a buff. People are killing me even when I stun them, which I think is something that should be a rarity in Call of Duty, but this is something that's been happening a lot to me. And it's not really because I'm bad. I'm doing okay in this match. So yeah, I mean, the maps seem pretty cool as well. I do really love the maps. They remind me a lot of those old World at War maps, those old COD maps. They've really done a great job at remaking those maps and allowing the whole not having boosters thing to not feel bad and not feel slow and sluggish, which I think is super cool. I don't know if it was a worry of anyone else, but one of my worries, if you remove that huge movement system, are they going to forget that it's no longer in the game, and are they still going to design maps that are really large and really odd and have odd spots and awkward spots? And the answer is no. They've designed it perfectly. And so, yeah, guys, I can't really praise this game enough. They've done a really good job. One of my pet peeves is that they only have like one pistol that you can use in the beta, and it's really garbage. Another interesting thing that I really enjoy that I think a lot of people didn't expect to enjoy was the lack of a point system in the creative class. You know how you guys could originally, like, a primary was 1 point, secondary was another point, a stun, a nade, a perk, whatever. Those were all points. Now you don't have a point system anymore, which is super awesome. I love it. I did like the customization that you could get with the point system, but I think it kind of was getting old on me, and I really do like getting back to basics. It feels good to have a back to basics COD that isn't like a remastered edition, that it's actually the main COD. I'm super excited to see what like professional play and wagers and stuff looks like on a game like this. It's complete, the main game, and I want to see what kind of cool things people are going to come up with. If the guns continue to be the same, if they release more guns, better guns. But anyway, guys, this gameplay is coming to a close. This has been a live commentary, and I have really enjoyed playing this game so far, and I'm going to continue to play the beta. We're going to get you guys as much content as we possibly can while this beta is out. We're going to continue releasing these gameplays up until the game comes out. When the game comes out, you guys can expect us to be on that grind. We might do a special 24-hour stream when the game comes out. Not really sure yet, but we will definitely figure it out. We're definitely going to a midnight release of this game, and we just can't wait to see what you guys think as well. So if you liked the gameplay, if you liked the live commentary, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, comment below, and tell me and Austin what you guys think of this game, what you guys think so far. And with that, thank you guys as always for watching, and as always, we might be putting out a couple more videos between now and then, just because we're having so much fun playing this game and we have so much content to bring. Alright guys, peace.